Well, folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got Dave. Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Thunder. Look at Oklahoma City. This is a must-win for them, down 2-1 with their hometown fans cheering them on. See if they can extend the series and force a deciding Game 5.
And you know, in this situation, Kevin, it's really all about survival. And sometimes the desperation that's born out of being in a must-win situation, especially when you're at home, is enough to get you over the hump. So we'll see if it plays out that way here tonight.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Mitchell. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Giddey.
That's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Here's Quickly. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Here's Giddey. Pass to McBride. Randall with the ball. 6 to shoot. Green with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now here's Green. Mitchell is double. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A miss that time. Would have put him up. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall right side. Pass to Wagner. A high post shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Giddey. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And it's tied up with that one. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Thunder. There's the screen. Pass to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss. And so here is New Orleans. Quickly with it. Still without a basket. With the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Now here's Giddey to halt the run. McBride's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Okongwu with it from past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans with the ball. 3-point lead. On the wing, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Bona.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Green. Here's Okongwu. And here is Quickly. Now McDaniels. Banked in off the glass.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Oklahoma City trails by 3. Wagner outside. To the left side wing. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's Green outside. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doing everything himself. I love it when Green uses his defense to create offense.
Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Quickly. Shoots over Wagner. Pass to Green. And here is McDaniel. Offensive rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. McDaniel's got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Randall. Hopping on the board. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And there it is for him.
And they make Simmons battle for it, but he was up to the task.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Simmons. Into the left. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Now, here's Mitchell. Okongwu a screen. They get it back. Mitchell right side. Pass to Ingles. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Mitchell wide open. Here's Okongwu. Nice defense from Wagner. Simmons on the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Ingles. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly. And here is Mitchell. The wide open look here for Ingles. Takes a 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Puts it up. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 6.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's Wagner. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Simmons. Randle from outside. Pelicans pull it in. Now Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
The New Orleans team, 23.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now here's Simmons, and it's in there. He's got 6.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Outside, Simmons. Sexton deciding where to go with it. That 3 off the mark. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Inside, Morris. Julius Randle with the rebound. Sexton with it. Conley picks him up. From deep. The shot by Sexton, no good. New Orleans leading by 9. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside Conley. And stolen by Simmons. Now Wagner. Ingles covering. Fades back. Pelicans pull it in. Now here is Conley. Still yet to score. And here is Morris. Pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Conley left side. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Simmons with the rebound.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Outside Conley. Here he goes. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Sexton. Back to Simmons. Outside, Sexton. Randall outside. Over Conley. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his first points in this one.
And the clock having no impact on Randall's game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New Orleans making a switch here. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's McDaniels. He has 5. Pass to Conley. Now here's Johnson. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Wagner trying to get open. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And he drives in. Conley with the 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Here's Wagner. Pass to Bona. Here's Giddey. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Giddey's got 5.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
Outside Conley. Beyond the arc.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And rebounded by McDaniels. New Orleans leading by 6. Johnson outside. Horton Tucker in the corner. On the wing, Morris. Unloads. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Wagner from long range. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Conley. Morris a screen. On the wing, Morris. Pocket 6. Back to Conley. The rebound by McBride.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Here's Wagner.
Well, on those plays, Wagner knows there will be some sort of contact. He does not back down.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Sterling Johnson.
Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Back to Quickly. It's good. Quickly's got his first 2 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to McBride. Giddy with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Wagner. Yep, it counts. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Giddy. Launches it. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Johnson. Wide open. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Bono. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson outside. And here is Quickly. Here's Mitchell. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Giddy. 5 points in the game. Back to Wagner. And rebounded by McDaniels. Pelicans leading by 9. Mitchell outside. Lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Wagner misses the layup.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. A free throw drops for Quickly. .116 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Green. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Quickly's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sexton. And count it from 19 feet away. Sexton's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
quickly with a wide open look. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Mitchell with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for New Orleans. Number 9.
Outside, Sexton. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Sexton's got it back down to within single digits to the Thunder. Green, the screen. Here's Quickly. And the layup's good off the glass. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Randall. Ingles with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
On the wing, Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Green. Pass to Sexton. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Randall no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Mitchell outside. And the 3-ball is good. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Sexton. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. New Orleans making a switch here. Now Simmons. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. The open look here for Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Simmons inside. trying to get something going. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 17. Mitchell outside. Latrey. No good there.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
To the paint. Fade away. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wagner's got his second best.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Sexton. He has 5. Outside Green. They get the rebound. Here's Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Randall. Outside for Simmons. Outside Sexton. Outside Simmons. Tries yet again. Draymond Green with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 15. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Outside Sexton. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Quickly the bounce pass. Pass to Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drains the three-pointer.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And here is Mitchell following Julius Randle's 3. Over McBride. And it's Mitchell missing. Oklahoma City trails by 18. Giddy with it. 5 points in the game. And it's Bona missing. And here is Quickly. Pass to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now the Thunder with it. Now Giddy. Randall outside. Fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Right wing. From outside the arc. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
3 points.
And the Pelicans lead by 21.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Randall. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here's McDaniel. He's got 5. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Conley gets the bucket.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. A 3-ball. And rebounded by McDaniels. New Orleans leading by 22. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From downtown. Doesn't go for it. And here are the Thunder now. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's Morris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Giddey with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's McBride. Off target from three-point range. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 8. The 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Here's McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. Johnson with it. Still scoreless. And here is McDaniels. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Three-pointer. He can't get that one. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
New Orleans, 65.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Now, Wagner. Powell with the screen. Shoots. And it's Wagner missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Morris outside. Outside Conley. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Now here's Giddey. It's Powell on the wing. Off target with his 3. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Johnson outside. And he hits the jump shot.
Keldon Johnson.
Johnson's got his first basket.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Wagner outside. Count it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Morris. Here's McDaniels. Shoots. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Giddey with it. Defended by Horton Tucker. Puts up a 3. Giddey, no good. Conley with it. Horton Tucker in the corner. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's McBride. Bangs home the trifecta. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here is McDaniels. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Wagner outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Back to Horton Tucker. Johnson outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Giddey. Over in the corner, McBride. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. New Orleans dictating the flow. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wagner outside. Pass to Powell for the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now Morris. Outside Conley. Here's Okongwu. Giddey defending. Out to Conley. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Wagner left side. Over Morris. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Okongwu a screen. Fires at the elbow. Powell pulls it in. Now here's Giddey. Doubled by Okongwu. Here's McBride. Here's Minot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Conley with it. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Okongwu. Defended by McBride. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Wagner. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Wagner. Okongwu grabs the board.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
No good from outside. Here's Minot. Pass to Giddey. And the shot goes in.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Ingles. Okongwu with it. Misses the baby hook. And here's Wagner. Lets it go with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he fits the definition of a stretch big. Franz Wagner has legit range.
Now Okongwu shoots over Powell. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Oklahoma City trails by 20. Pass to Minot. No good on the triple. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pelicans.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Number 88, Markieff Morris.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball goes to New Orleans.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Pass to Morris. Fires top of the key. Powell pulls it in. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Minot. Shoots the three. Morris with the block. And he's able to get it back. Now here's Giddey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Pelicans ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Morris. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. A big playoff win.
For the good of my move. Bambi and herb them on the one.
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a bring me